Okay, this is my final exam. We're gonna, same as before, we're gonna read the questions, and then I'm gonna give you the answer. So this is the final exam, okay? We're gonna have to do it in parts. This is part 1 of the final exam, okay? Question 1. A broker's newest sales associate lists a unit in a condominium building for sale. In this transaction, the sales associate, A, has a direct contractual relationship with the owners of the unit, B, acts on behalf of the broker, C, acts on behalf of the condominium association, or D, must personally find a buyer for the unit to obtain a share of the commission. Your answer is B, acts on behalf of the broker. A broker's newest sales associate lists a unit in a condominium building for sale. In this transaction, the sales associate acts on behalf of the broker. You got that one right, okay? 2, the 7 Oklahoma real estate commissioners shall be citizens of the United States and shall have been residents of the state of Oklahoma for how many years? A, 3 years, B, 10 years, C, 5 years, D, 4 years. Your answer is A, 3 years. You know that one, right? So in this test, this has a lot of the codes and rules in it, and it also has some math, so that should help you too. I'm going to try to remember the formula that goes along with the math for you, okay? Question 3. Oklahoma real estate commissioners are appointed by the A, Oklahoma Association of Realtors, OAR, B, House of Representatives, C, Governor with the advice and consent of the Senate, D, State Supreme Court. You know this one. Your answer is C, Governor with the advice and consent of the Senate. Question 4. Oklahoma real estate commissioners are paid A, $2,000 per month, B, $100 per month per meeting, C, $50 per day and travel expenses, D, travel expenses only. This is a question pertaining to real estate commissioners. Your answer is D, travel expenses only. So they're part of the commission, the real estate commission. They only get paid travel expenses. You know that. Question 5. A fine for practicing real estate without a license is A, $10,000 or the commission, whichever is greater, B, $1,000 or the commission, whichever is greater, C, $3,000 or the commission, whichever is greater, or D, $5,000 or the commission, whichever is greater. You know this one. The answer is D, $5,000 or the commission, whichever is greater. The fine for practicing real estate without a license is $5,000 or the commission, whichever is greater. Question 6. Which of the following is exempt from needing a real estate license? A property owner selling his own home. B, a legal guardian selling on behalf of an incompetent person. C, a resident manager of an apartment complex. Or D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. So all of those are exempt from needing a real estate license, because if you're a property owner, you can obviously sell your own home. If you're a legal guardian selling on behalf of someone who is incompetent, you can obviously do that. And if you are a resident manager, that means somebody living in the apartment building they're running. Like if you're you live and reside within the building that you manage of an apartment complex. You can obviously, you don't need a real estate license for that. That would be a property manager. But you have to be living there. If you're not living there, you need your license. Question 7. A provisional sales associate must successfully complete a 45-hour post-license course during A, first year of licensure, B, second year of licensure, C, third year of licensure, or D, anytime prior to year 3 expiration. Your answer is A. You have to complete that within the first year of licensure. So after you pass this test, you have to take a 45-hour post-license course. Question 8. If a provisional sales associate license is granted on October 16, 2010, it would expire A, October 16, 2011, B, September 30th, 2011, C, October 30th, 2011, or D, September 30th, 2013. Your answer is, this is A? Yes. Your answer is B, September 30th, 2011. That's right. Because if your provisional sales associate license is granted on October 16, 2010, it would expire the next month and the year prior. So since it was the year before, September is the month before, and October was when it was granted. So it would be the month prior and 1 year later. So if it's granted on October 16th, 2010, you just go to the month prior to that month, which is September 30th, and then add a year, which is 2011. Okay? That's in your codes and rules. Okay, question 9. If a sales associate license is granted on January 7th, 2010, it would expire A, December 31st, 2012, B, January 31st, 2013, or C, January 7th, 2013, or D, January 15th, 2013. Question 9. Okay, the answer is A, December 31st, 2012. Okay, so the same with this. Okay, it's January 7th, 2010, and that's when it was granted. So this would go, since it's 2010, 2011, 2012, the month prior, and add those years. Okay? Question 10. A broker's license is issued for A, 3 years, B, 2 years, C, 1 year, D, 4 years. Your answer is A, 3 years. You know that. Okay, so Ricky! Okay, so the next question is question 11. Which of the following is not a power and duty of the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission? A, impose a jail sentence. B, place an offending licensee on probation or issue a reprimand. C, suspend or revoke any license issued by it. D, require a licensee to obtain further education. Your answer is A, impose a jail sentence. So they cannot put you in jail, but they can place an offending licensee on probation or issue a reprimand. They can suspend or revoke any license issued by it. D, require a licensee to obtain further education. Okay, question 12. If a broker and one of his associates has a dispute over a sales commission that cannot be settled by other means, they should A, notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission to get help settling it, B, bring action in appropriate court, C, drop the issue, D, contact their local real estate board for help. Your answer is B, bring action in appropriate court. So if they have a dispute that they can't settle personally, they have to bring action in appropriate court. Okay, question 13. In order to renew an active real estate sales associate or broker's license, the active licensee must complete A, 12 hours of continuing education, B, 45 hours of continuing education, C, 21 hours of continuing education, or D, 30 hours of continuing education. You know this one. It's C, 21 hours of continuing education. Okay. Question 14. Any change of name of licensee or licensed firm must be filed with the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission's office within A, 5 days of such change, B, 15 days of such change, C, 10 days of such change, or D, 20 days of such change. Your answer is C, within 10 days of such change. You have 10 days to notify the commission of your change of name or change of license firm name. 15. Each real estate office shall erect a sign, A, on or about the office entrance, B, noticeable by the public, C, which contains the company name, D, all of the above. Yes, it's obviously D, all of the above. Your real estate office shall have all of those. On or about the office entrance, noticeable by the public, and C, which contains the company name. That's obvious, right? So question 16. An active associate transferring from one broker to a new broker, A, may continually conduct business with the new broker if the change is done in a timely manner. B, must notify OAR and NAR of such change immediately. C, must wait until the license is issued to the new broker. D, none of the above. Question 16, answer is A. May continually conduct business with the new broker if the change is done in a timely manner. You should remember that. An active associate transferring from one broker to a new broker may continually conduct business with the new broker if the change is done in a timely manner. So if it's done quickly. Question 17. When an associate changes his or her home address, A, he or she must notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission within 10 days. B, he or she must notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission within 20 days. C, he or she must notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission within 15 days. D, no, not need to notify the commission as long as the office address doesn't change. The answer is A. He or she must notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission within 10 days. So you have 10 days to notify the commission with pretty much any change. You have 10 days to notify them. Question 18. A broker's trust account is used, A, for the deposit of earnest money only, B, to deposit all money belonging to others, C, in lieu of general account, D, to compensate broker for expenses. How did I get that one wrong? I should have known that one. Okay, yeah, 18 is B. Remember this. A broker's trust account is used to deposit all money belonging to others. You hit A. You wrote for the deposit of earnest money only. That's not correct. A broker's trust account is it's like a bank account, but it has high security on it. So it's used to deposit all money belonging to others to keep it safe. Okay, remember that, because you got it wrong on here. I don't know how you got that one wrong. All right, question 19. When placing earnest deposits in the operating account of a company, the broker, A, must do so by the end of the next banking day, B, must do so by the end of the third banking day after acceptance, C, is guilty of commingling funds, D, none of the above. You know this answer. 19 is definitely C, right? Earnest money is money that is, earnest money is money that you earn during your use. It's other people's money. So you cannot place other people's money from a transaction into your operating account of your company. That would be commingling funds. You can't take money from a house that someone paid and then put it in with your business account. Okay? Can't do that. Okay. Question 20. Emily, a real estate sales associate, sold a property late one Friday evening. She obtained a $4,000 cash earnest deposit. Emily was afraid of losing the money over the weekend, so she made a night deposit into her personal checking account. This action would most closely relate to A, conversion, B, commingling, C, safe business practice, D, substantial misrepresentation. 20 is B, yes, see, because 19 was about commingling. This is also commingling, okay? She sold a property late one evening. She got a $4,000 cash deposit, and she put it in with her personal bank account. So you can't put it in with your personal bank account, and you can't put it in with your operating business account, okay? That's commingling. You know this. Question 21. The Oklahoma Real Estate Commission is made up of A, one representative from an approved school of real estate, B, 5 licensed real estate brokers, C, 1 member representing the consumer public, and D, all of the above. 21 is obviously D, right? Because it is made up of 5 licensed real estate brokers, okay? 1 representative from an approved school, that's 6, and 1 member representing the consumer public, that's 7 members. The Real Estate Commission is made up of 7 members. 22, question 22. Which of the following is not a power and duty of the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission? Which of the following is not, okay, not? A, to hold examinations of persons who shall apply for the issuance of licenses to them, and to promulgate such rules and regulations as it may deem proper. B, to cause the prosecution of any person who violates any of the provisions of the code. C, to serve as a board of arbitration to settle disputes among brokers, associates, or clients, or between any 2 of them. D, to issue licenses to persons who have passed examinations and who otherwise meet license requirements. So you think about that. The commission does all of that except what? It does all of that except C. To serve as a board of arbitration to settle disputes among brokers. That's saying, we don't settle disputes. If you're fighting, you don't come to us to settle disputes. You handle it yourself or you go to court. To settle disputes among brokers, associates, or clients, or between any 2 of them. See, they're not there to play referee. 23. If a broker and one of his associates has a dispute, see, now the question's coming back around. If a broker and one of his associates has a dispute over a sales commission that cannot be settled by other means, they should A, notify the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission to get help settling it. B, bring action in appropriate court. C, drop the issue. D, contact their local real estate board for help. So 23 is obviously B, bring action in appropriate court. Okay, because if you can't settle it, you just are going to have to sue each other.
Did you go?
It's time to go?
Yes. We gotta go.